This will be for the con exercise, effects of shifting, adding, and removing a data point. So just some notes before we begin. Okay, you want to remember that adding or removing a high or low data point will affect the mean more than the median. So I'll just give you a quick example or two. Okay, let's say you have the numbers here, 1, 2, and 3. And that's your data set. We know that the mean, if you added the three numbers, 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6. The mean would just be 6 divided by 3, which equals 2. All right. And we also know that the median is the number that is in the middle. Once you put the numbers in order, the median is the number in the middle. So the median is also going to be 2. Now, let's see what happens when we add a high or low point. Okay, so I'm going to take this data set, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to add an excessively high number. Let's say I add 94. All right, and now the new mean is going to be 94 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. If you add these four numbers, you're going to get 100. And divide by the number of values, you get 4. The new mean is now 25. Okay, so the new mean is 25. And the old mean was 2. So you can see that it changed. It went from 2 to 25. The mean changed a lot. But the new median is right in between. These are the two numbers in the middle. The new median is right in between 2 and 3. It's just going to be 2.5. So the mean went from 2 to 25. It changed a lot, but the median only changed a little bit. Okay, so try to remember or write in your notes, when you add or remove a high or low data point, it will affect the mean more than the median. In other words, the mean will change much more. All right, the other thing you want to remember is if you shift a high or low data point, the mean will change, but the median will not. All right, just as an example, I'll try to use a similar example as last time. Let's say you have the numbers 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and we said before that the mean, you add these three numbers and divide by 3. We said the mean was 2, and the median was also 2. Because the median is right in the middle. Okay, now what I'm going to do is shift one of the high or low points. So let me take the number 3 and cross it off, and instead of 3, I am going to plug in 96. All right, so now the mean is going to equal 96 plus 2 plus 1, that's 99. And divided by how many numbers there are. We have 3 numbers here, so it's divided by 3. The mean is now 33. However, the median does not change at all. Remember, the median is the number that's in the middle. Okay, we eliminated the 3, we have 96, so the median is still 2. All right, so the mean changed a lot. The median did not change at all, okay, because we just removed one of the numbers on the end and replaced it. So the number in the middle didn't change at all. All right, so try to remember that or write it in your notes. Shifting a high or low data point, the mean will change, the median will not. Okay, it says Brandon works at a petting zoo with 8 animals. they were looking at some data showing the masses of the animals. Each animal had a different mass, between 2 and 160 kilograms. The zoo then buys a horse that weighs 900 kilograms as their 9th animal. How does buying the horse affect the mean and the median? Okay, and you can see it's multiple choice. All right. Now, they give you the option to view the data. If you know how to do it without viewing the data, that's fine. Okay. I suggest you use the notes we did at the beginning. But if you want to show the data, you can click on that. And here is each animal and its weight. Okay. So the horse is the one that they added to the data set. And you can see that the horse weighs much more than the other animals. Now, we said at the beginning in the notes, when you add or remove a high or low point, and you can clearly see this is a high point, it's much higher than the other numbers. When you add a high point, the mean changes more than the median. Okay, so the mean went up by a lot. When you add 900 and the other numbers are much smaller than that, this changes the mean or the average by a lot. But the median only went up by a little bit. Okay, you can certainly try to calculate it if you want, but you don't need to, because we know when you add a really high point that's much greater than the other numbers, it's going to increase the mean more than the median. We said that at the beginning. So they both go up, but the mean goes up much more. Answer A says they both increase, but the median will increase more. That's not true. Both the mean and median will increase, but the mean will increase by more. Answer B. Okay, at track practice, Alexia ran 5 attempts of the 100-meter. All of her times were between 11 and 13, except for an attempt when she tripped and finished in 24 seconds. The coach said they would remove the 24-second result from the set of these practice times. How will removing this time affect the mean and the median? All right, so again, we did cover this in the notes, but if it helps, you can click on show data. All right, and let's see. Here is the time that she got when she tripped. Okay, you can see that time is much higher than the other times because she fell and it took her longer to finish the race. So, if you remove, let's see, we have the mean and the median, right? If you remove a really large number from this data set, the mean or average is definitely going to decrease, okay? The median will also decrease by a little bit, but we said at the beginning, the extra high or low points changes the mean much more than the median when you add or remove a high or low point. So they're both going to go down or decrease, but the mean will decrease much more. Okay, both the mean and median will decrease, but the mean will decrease by more. That's what we said. All right, Diego is a wildlife researcher. They were analyzing the mean and median lengths of 9 whales their team had observed. The whales had different lengths between 23 and 27 meters. Diego found out they were misreading the shortest length. It was actually 20, not 23. How will this length decreasing affect the mean and the median? Okay, once again, you can refer to the notes, but I'll show you this visually. Since we have 9 whales, I'm going to draw 9 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let these dots represent the lengths of the whale on a number line. Okay, this would be the shortest, and this would be the longest. Okay, and what they said was they misread the shortest one. It was actually 20, not 23. So, in other words, the 23 turned into a 20, but that was the shortest one. So let's say we took the shortest one here and we moved it to the left a little bit. We decreased it. Okay, so we'll cross this off. Now, we know that the median is the point that's in the middle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one right here is the one that's in the middle. That right there is the median. So when you shift a point that's on the end here, the median stays the same. The median did not change at all. Okay, so the median is still the same, because all we did was move this point on the end. We crossed it off and we replaced it. The middle point's still the same, so the median's the same, but the mean decreased. It went to the left, so the mean decreased. Okay, or we can say it went down, it decreased. So that's it. The mean decreased, the median stayed the same. Answer C, the mean will decrease and the median will stay the same.